Are we live? Can you hear me? Let's try this again. Welcome, welcome back to a midnight session. Well, it's not midnight, but rather close. Thanks for joining, for being on the stream. Um, it's great to have you here. Just want to sign in just to see if everything is up and running. We'll be continuing um, some rapid streams from this morning. Earlier on today, we had a stream, so we are gonna have one more, um, a brief one, maybe just maybe an hour and a half max. You know, thank you for tuning in, everybody. I just want to see if everything is fine here. One more. Seems good. Okay. Let me just drop a message in the chat. So we're waiting quite some time for an opponent for the 10 plus 5. So just hang on a bit. All right. Still waiting. I hope you guys have been having a good day, yeah? Um, yeah. Let me just pin this one. Yeah, it's been quite an eventful day chess-wise. Um, we've dipped a bit and ratings went up again. We had some good games earlier before going on the stream again. So all in all, it's been good. I want to thank you all for tuning in, all the friends on the Facebook side as well. Yeah, we are streaming simultaneously on YouTube as well as Facebook. So it's good to have you here, guys. If you're enjoying the content, guys, on the Facebook side, just drop a like there and maybe a share. It will mean a lot. If you're feeling very magnanimous and want to donate to the channel for some growth, the links are there. It would be highly appreciated. It helps keep the community going and for us to further our goals as a fraternity. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Okay, we've been waiting a while for a challenge, yeah? What's going on? Otherwise, we should just go 10 plus 0, yeah? And see if we get something there. Very strange. Okay, we'll take a 10 plus 0 against Datha from Germany. Hmm, it seems a bit sassy. Okay, 2,105 games. Okay, but at least even their blitz is more plausible, so okay, we'll play them. They start with a Sicilian. Let me let me go for this for the elephant C3. Of course, I'm not like a specialist in the line or anything, but we can definitely play. I think here we can go knight a3 already, or not. I know it's knight a3, knight c2 stuff, yeah? But let's go knight f3. All right. So I just want to check how we're up and running on all the fronts, all the engines. Let's go bishop e5 with a check. All right. I think we're good, yeah? Yeah, man, I do apologize to the Facebook community, man. You know, recently we've been streaming mostly on on YouTube. So I've managed to reconnect both again. So here we have bishop e5, bishop d7, queen e2, queen e7. I had this in a game early on, actually a couple games ago, against the 1500 actually, and I saw this idea from him. Most of that game was actually drawn. Um, and I really liked this idea. I had the I was white as well in that game, and he played this against me, just reversed, right? The bishop was there and the queen. Yeah, but anyway, it was the same concept. Um, yeah, that one was quite drawn for the most part. So I guess this one's gonna be similar. We could castle, of course. We're not hanging the queen because if queen takes, we go back with the bishop. We could take here, then they go knight here. That's what he did against me. We could capture here. What are we trying to do? We could be more aggressive and maybe go knight here. Be a bit more adventurous. Maybe we should, eh? Let's see. Knight to e5. Of course, now if he takes here, we got that queen takes on b5 with check. And then I guess after that, we just castle. Makes sense, yeah? All right. So what I'll do is I'm gonna set this one up here for the chat so I can read the chat from the phone. Okay, it goes a6. I guess now we'll capture, exchange there. Um, just want to get the Facebook side as well. Here, let's see. We could castle, of course, or we could do this too. He'll probably go knight f. Oh, he goes for this. Okay. So there's no castling here for me. Doesn't matter. Even if we like artificial castling by hand, as they say, that's fine. I just want to see are we up here. Let me refresh here. Just a minute or two, guys. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. I want to remove this one. Okay. This one. All right. I think we're good now, yeah? Yeah. All right. Knight f to d7. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, rook to e1. Castle's long, makes sense. I'm gonna go bishop f4 here to try and get some control there. I'm expecting maybe takes or rook check or knight to f6. Okay, makes sense. Let's go knight to d2, just guarding this square. Okay, takes. I'll take back. My opponent's playing very confidently. You must watch out for this now. Because if he's not careful, I think he'd have to go b5. Okay, that's also good. Bishop to d6. Let's start with a check. Yeah, okay. Doesn't seem like there's much here, to play for. Okay, and I guess I'd have to go king to f1, though I really kind of like king to d3, eh? King to d3 is like telling my opponent, look here, I'm ready. Let's go to war. I'm centralizing the king. But there are knights on the board still, so it might be a bit more precarious to do that. Oh, king to d3 kind of does maybe tempt him psychologically to maybe try for something in the center and maybe forget about this possibility. It's not much though, because I mean, we get rook e7, he goes rook d7 anyway. But still, always worth an attempt. And there's no real threat that they got, right? I mean, we go here, it got knight g4, of course. I go h3, it takes on f2, rook f1, but not worth it, eh? Even king to f3 is fine, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I think king to f3. I mean, king to f3 also stops this. h5, of course, is possible, but h3. And I want that. Look, I mean, if you play well, you can't do that much, eh? And I mean, if we see their rating, let's check them out quickly. Let's do a check on them. Darth Dart, training profile. So now I wonder how strong this person really is, if this is just a training profile. They've played 5 games, they've lost zero on the rapid. So, I mean, am I going to be able to see their last game? Yeah, okay. I want to see the accuracy. So they were better and then they were really worse and they got better. Okay, so at least I'm comforted by the fact that they're not using an engine. That much is for certain. Okay, yeah, we could trade, of course. And there are some positives for us because this pawn would be backward and I maybe think of 93. Like takes. So rook takes, pawn takes, knight b3, knight c5 maybe in the long run. This pawn would be kind of hard to defend because I mean rook e8 and rook to e1. So I think let's do that. Yes, now they get an entry, but we also get a nice jump there to c5. It's not an outpost because there is still b6. There's a pawn that could attack it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we could be setting up a trap for him. He must be careful because if he goes here, we've got this with check. Okay, he's got that. So I missed this, did I? Yeah. Well, not entirely because I go here. If he takes there, well, we just fork them. If we go here, he goes there, well, there again, and we just takes and takes. So I don't think we're in any real danger. Of course, he takes here, we just trade off. And I guess I could offer him a draw. I mean, he might decide to play on because of the time situation, but this is objectively a draw. There's nothing much here. My opponent has neutralized well. So kudos to them. Though there is this threat still. I mean, if you defend there, I'm taking here, and suddenly I'm up a clean pawn in a rook endgame. So yeah, let's just see what's going on here. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, it does mean a lot. I appreciate you taking time out to come watch, do some chess, discuss some chess, and you know, joining us on the stream. It can be quite lonely sometimes on the stream, you know, when you're streaming and there's no one watching. So when there is someone watching, it's kind of motivating as well to make you want to like play better even, and analyze more, discuss more lines. So yeah, thank you so much for that. It means a lot. So yeah, I don't think it would be sound to capture with the pawn. Although yes, we'd be connecting our pawns. They'd have a passer on the D. So I don't want to give them that, so I'll just capture. Actually, I'll offer a draw because it's played really well. And it's not me chickening out. It's just giving the respect. Okay, he declines. So he's declined the draw, so now we have to crush him. Offering a draw twice now would just look desperate, so don't do that, guys. If you get rejected once, don't go back again. Probably, but let's play a little more, my friend. Yeah, a message. If you're low on time, I accept. Okay, thanks, my friend. It's very kind. I appreciate that. Let me just. You are very kind. I am currently. This is how you make friends, guys. Live streaming our game on my YouTube. Okay, Rook there. Okay, yeah. So now this is basically him saying, let's draw. I could go b4, of course. Would b4 work? Yeah. I mean, this should be draw. Actually, I'm arguing I might be better even because thanks, man. Will do. I think I might have made a mistake trading here because I got king activity. King f4, king d7, king e5. And there's no overload like in rugby, like 3 versus 2 or 2 versus 1. So, and there's no f pawn to go f6. So I'm breaking in here. I can never be worse here, yeah? I don't think I'm worse. Thing is, the king is tied down to the e6 pawn. I'm gonna say I think I think the rook trade was maybe a bit premature. Yeah, this rook c8 was a bit premature though. Hey, I need to watch my clock because all of this talk will be for nothing if we can't do much about it. So, okay, h4 is just to cause a hook to prevent him from going there. So if he goes there now, not a problem. We'll just go there. The side is totally frozen off. Then we'll just freeze this side. And after we freeze the queen side, well, dance here. We could even go for offload like let's say king e7, we go f3, b5. I'm gonna go here. And I go b4. Maybe he's thinking of stuff like this, but I mean he's too slow. Here I go f3 and then a simple g4, cause of offload. So this is a classic like uh, a offload like we like. Did I miss this? I missed that, but okay, I don't think I missed that totally. Yeah, okay. I mean, if he goes here now, we'll just break in that way, or even here, here. Okay, back there then. Okay, now we don't need a second invite. I think this is clearly winning now. Here, here, or is it? Let's start here. Guys, my pawn technique tends to really let me down. I'm going to go f4 just to clamp down more, then I'll run here. I think that's the right way. Sorry, I'm not focusing on the chat right now, guys. It's crucial moments here. Okay, now, but this should be winning. King there. Unless he's going to try and like, he won't be able to flank me. He goes there, I'm running it that way. Okay. Because this all of this is locked down. He needs to go back now, King G7. He says I am dead. Sorry, bro. Okay. Um, let's push him up. So what we'll do is we'll corner the king on h8 and just he's gonna have to break through. I'll let him run his pawn for a pass and just mate him on either. It's okay, you only get better by trying to win. Definitely. Okay. But it's not done yet, so let's go here. Yeah, now we'll have to push one of his pawns and we'll just checkmate. GG's, my man. GG's. GG, well played. I'll send link now. So maybe we might even gain a new subby. Let's see if we gain a subscriber. Then maybe they'll come watch the game we just did now. Okay, so um let me just go to my profile. I don't know how do you copy this thing? Control V. Wait, I forgot F4. Yes, yes. Let's play a game soon. Link is on my profile. Not sure how to send it now as I am live. Okay. All right. Do I just, I guess I could, hang on. Let me do this. Let me open my YouTube quickly. And then I guess I can, there's Nelson from Chess Vibes. I guess I could do this. Wait, here's the link. Copy. Uh, and then I'll just send him a message. Compose message. There you go, my friend. Thank you so much. It's always nice to meet players who inspire, you know. Let's go analyze the game quickly. That's my inbox. I can't show you my chess DMs. Just kidding. There's no chess DMs. Okay, that was the last game. It's not updated yet, but okay, here's the one. Yeah, so this rook c8 I feel was a bit premature by my opponent. Other than that, man, it was quite solid. Like yeah, like before this it was level, but rook e6 was a slight error I felt because it isolates the pawn, yeah. Because my idea was knight b3 followed by just jumping in and going for these trades. If we went d takes c, it's not really nice because, as I said, these pawns are now running and there's no pawn to really stop them except the f1. But the problem is the d pawn, so that's why we keep that pawn there. Capture with the knight, and this was the blunder rook c8. Had the king, had this been maybe, had the king maybe been on c8 and the rook on e8, and this happened one file to the right, it could have actually been a draw, I feel, because then the king is closer. Um, I feel to the e pawn to this backward pawn. So the problem was when this trade happened on e6 earlier. It's a small error that cost. So actually, we had a nice game, very accurate play from both sides. I must say, he had a 90% accuracy. So GG's, GG to my opponent. Yeah, so it was quite drawn for the most part. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. Let's see if we can get a 10+5. Now um that we are settled in. Let's see. All right, Creaky 2300. So this is a tough opponent. None of them are easy, really. We'll play Petrov as we did one of our last games. Yeah, d4. Let me the same line, go the same line I did against my other opponent from my opponent from Norway played this line. Though yeah, takes and then I guess I go there. Let me just see how the chat looking on Facebook. Guys, I'm gonna learn how to put the chat here so then it's easier to communicate. Um, yeah, just see how things are looking here. All right, cool. Knight to b to d2 makes sense. I think the theory is to trade here. Not too sure. And then we go. Can we go c5? Should we be bishop e7? Let's go. Let's go c5. It doesn't feel wrong. Queen to f4. But yeah, man. Again, I could be horribly wrong here because I'm not a theoretician with this. He had knight. Did he have knight g4 there? Um, I think let's try and do something different. Go bishop e6, queen d7, castle long. Of course, bishop e7 is the natural move in a lot of these Petrovs. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I see we have a new viewer here on the YouTube side. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's great to have you here. If you're new to the channel, please do consider subbing if you're enjoying the content. So yeah, I'm gonna go bishop to e6 here. It feels right. I don't know how they may be trying to do this. They just try and survive the first 15 moves. Then we can start looking at other prospects because there's not much right now. I mean, if we go for a queen trade, that's also fine. Uh, let's see. Anyone on the other side? Let's see on Facebook. Yeah, knight to g4 to g5 as expected. Um, here, knight takes here, and bishop f5 is a problem. Perhaps we should have started with bishop to e7. No, I mean, it's not a major problem. We could still do this, and that. Because even if we try something like this, it doesn't work because the queen's not on like the H file where we would lose our rook. So I guess let's go here. Of course, we are defending checkmate sufficiently, but I don't know. This feels kind of wrong, man. We'll see. Knight takes and I'll go. Okay, I'm gonna castle long and then just go h6. Yeah, I don't know. Lately, I've been enjoying playing Petrov. It's only been like 2 games now recently that I've played in the Petrov, and I really do like it. So if we take here, we lose our queen immediately with bishop f5. So this is forced. So there is some drawback now and some positivity because we have the half open f. We can go bishop e7 now, and the rooks come in. Okay, queen there. That's strange. I could just take. He takes here. I take there. He takes. But he has intermezzo maybe. So intermezzo is the in-between move, right? Takes, queen takes a7, bishop, knight takes d3, queen a8 check, king c7, and maybe bishop f5, f4. I don't know. Okay, we'd have bishop d6, of course. We'll be fine. And yeah, I'm also just going for queen trades. I got really lucky earlier on against like this FIDE master guys from Serbia. He blundered his queen. Like I was minus 4.6. Then it went to plus 4.6 in one move. So it was really funny. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna argue now. I'm not worse. Because after this bishop to d6, what are you doing? Unless he wants to go for stuff like this, but I feel it's too slow, man. Let's go bishop to d6. Yeah, he's got no threats. Maybe if he wants stuff like this and then bring his rooks, but I don't see the moves, yeah? What's the plan? Okay, bishop to g5, attacking my rook. So now Tempi is going to be quite important going forward. We can't waste a move here. Yeah, rook. I'm imagining rook f2, rook d to f8. Should be fine. I wonder are there ways to trap this queen. I'm gonna try be sneaky on the next move and go king here. And if it doesn't see queen a5, we go here. But okay, as queen b6. Okay, rook there makes sense. It's such a rich position, man. Ah, someone messaged me. I don't understand what that means. I can't leave my game now to reply. Um, Queen to c7, and I think is a devious little trick here. Queen to c7 is obviously joining with the bishop to attack on h2. That's the first thing. But the second thing Queen to c7 does is restricting and preventing white to go Queen b6. So maybe we go Queen to 7. I'm expecting g3, King to d7, and then we try and set this up. So Queen to c7, maybe we'll try this stuff, funny stuff. But I mean, I can even sidestep if it, it's worth a shot, man. Let's go. He does this, I go there. Yeah, I mean, of course, you could go here. And this looks a bit counterintuitive. I'm placing my queen under the mask of the rook. But I mean, we want to go for queens here, right? Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. If you're new to the channel, you know, please hit that thumbs up. It means a lot for us. And yeah, so back to the position b4. I thought it might go d4 actually, but b4. Okay, we could take with check. King to h1 is forced. This is about to get wild, I'm telling you. We could go b6 and bail maybe for a queen trade. We go, yeah, he takes, we take back. Oh, it doesn't work actually because it's sufficiently defended. Should we play it safe and go b6? Just go to an endgame and fight him there. Should we do this here? Does would b6 actually work after? So takes king h1, b6. Um, Asking white, what do you want to do? Because the queen, there's an immediate attack on the queen. So if we trade queens, I come back with the bishop. And I guess, okay, it takes an, it's not much. It's not much. It's not much. Maybe immediate b6, queen a8, and here queen a4. It's actually a nice move b4. I will say it's causing some problems. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I do appreciate it a lot. Yeah. Do comment what you guys think of the game so far. And how's your day been? How's your chess going? What are you getting up to? I think we should just go b6. If we trade queens, takes here. Does that work? b6, queen takes, king takes, uh, pawn takes here and there. I mean, we're quite happy. Of course, if he goes here, go here, queen there. It's sort of like a, yeah, we could repeat, I guess, but I think there's much here. I think we were a bit slow. Maybe queen c7 wasn't the best objectively. Not too sure. Not too sure. Not too sure. But anyway, we learn. We learn. We learn. We learn. Someone messaged, but I can't see now because it's Kai host b4 after. You mean after b4? Yeah, I was thinking of going bishop takes h2, but bishop takes h2, king h1. Um, I drop back, b takes c, bishop takes c5, and then there's this d4, and my bishop is, well, my queen ends up actually being pinned, right? So I don't know, maybe I think b6 is the best move. Well, we'll see afterwards, but I don't know. What would you do after b4? Okay. Thanks for your comment, by the way. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we go. What? Oh, he doesn't hang his queen. Because I take here, this comes with the check, right? That's clever. Okay, I did not think of that, to be honest. That's really cool. Um, I guess here, okay, now it's a bit shaky. Not shaky, but I mean, it gets open lines. Obviously, has to do that, yeah. I guess I go here now. Did not see this line at all. Of course, you can try for that, but I'll just bring my rooks. Even here. Yeah, let me see what's happening on the other side. Where are we? Just want to see if anyone said anything on Facebook. Okay, no one on Facebook. I think a lot of people went to sleep now. Okay, king to d7, maybe queen to a4 is possible, just to get his queen out of the way. But there's still some chess to be played here. Yeah, rook to b1 is expected. So we could go here. They go there. We run back. We could go here, of course. Um, but I do wonder why we can't just take here. No, that's being greedy because we just lose our queen in the long run. We have this queen, rook a8, king, queen. This is only move queen b5 here. Rook there, okay. Bishop here. Nah, that's ugly. Let's keep it simple. Sometimes the best way to win is just to be simple, man. Don't overcomplicate things. As Da Vinci said, if we get an anchor, maybe we have chances. Yeah, yeah, definitely, man, definitely. That's why I want to get a queen trade, guy. Like I'm really trying to trade queens. Like, yeah, now queen c6, you know? And if maybe yeah, I'm with you on that. Can we do this? Yeah. Because ideally I'd have wanted to go d4 earlier, then I go c4, you know? So that's the thing. So queen takes c4. I mean queen takes c6, I go king takes c6. And I'm very happy with this endgame if they trade, but I don't think they'll go for a trade. Yeah, it is hard to get counterplay. Because my king is a bit awkward. I'm a bit stretched in my play. You're right. You're very right. Um, but queen a7, of course, if queen a7, we cannot go here. We'd just be losing bleeding material. If queen a7, we just go, well, queen back to c7. But here he goes queen to h4, swinging his queen all over the place. I don't know what his intention is. That's strange. I don't know, is it to, let me take my hoodie off now. Is it maybe, okay, maybe it's to get my h pawn with this type of thing. And then here, so let me go h6, kick that bishop to wherever it decides to go to. I think queen h4 is a bit inaccurate, to be honest, chat. It's giving me some, now it's giving me a little bit of counterplay. I got a nice sniper bishop here. My queen can easily join the attack again. Okay, maybe not easily join the attack, but can build an attack, help build an attack, you know? So, yeah, let's see. I should get some water, man. I don't have any water yet to hydrate. Okay, h6, maybe now bishop to e3, bishop to e2. I don't think it go bishop. Yeah, no, bishop to f4, you just lose to g5, of course. Let me show you. Bishop, bishop to f4, there's g5, and you pin these two pieces, the queen and the bishop. So, yeah, let's see what they do. The clocks are starting to balance, not, well, not starting to balance out, but it's getting closer. I'm happy to have the 5 second increment. Maybe sometime queen a4 to get it to h4 or in the middle. Yeah, that's a nice idea. Yeah, like queen a4 stuff to swing it maybe in the future. Of course, right now if we go queen a4, we're just hanging out queen. But that's a nice suggestion. That's a nice suggestion. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. But for now, let me push g5. I feel it's right. So I'm expecting the queen. Well, it can't swing anymore there. This queen is bothering me. So he's trying to break in here. So my opponent's finding holes in my defense. The queen f7 is annoying, and I go away here. He's gonna probably play rook b2 and come this way. Should I go here? King to e7. Ah, that's a gutsy move, man. I guess also to go here, maybe. Maybe not the best move, but okay. Don't want to give f4. I could be in some trouble here. I'm playing a bit loose. Playing it a bit loose. Okay, he goes there. Makes sense. Of course, if I take with the rook now, I'm hanging a pawn. So I would have to go with the bishop, I guess. Yeah. Ooh, there's that too. Okay, I think now we've landed upon. We take here, we lose a rook. Hey, yeah, Kai, man, I blew this one, man. I blew this one. I'm suddenly in a lot of trouble because I go here is coming in with the queen. I go here. Yeah, this one is probably resigns now. Okay, maybe not resigns, but not good. Could even come here, of course. We just down a pawn, but I mean, so much more. I go here. Oh no, we about to be down like 2 pawns. It's gonna take here, take there. Um, okay, maybe we get some activity. Rook to um, b2. Oh my word, queen to g7. What am I doing? Queen to g7 wins the rook on b2. Ah, and he's gonna find it. They don't miss it. These guys don't miss. Yeah, okay. Let's resign. Queen's gonna go to b2. Yeah, I'll resign. Not a good game. We blew it. There were definitely chances here. Like here, man, if we go back, like this is quite equal. That was nice. Queen to h4 was nice. Okay, yeah, kick it back. Ah, queen to a6 to attack on d3. All right, Zolda. Okay, someone else is analyzing my game. It's nice. They're probably laughing at my loss, man. Anyway, we close this tab. Okay, we'll try again. We'll try again, guys. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Kai. Quite unlucky there. So we'll try again. We'll try again. I'm playing another strong opponent from Ukraine. Collusion. 1103. Collusion 1103. Okay, let's see what we have here. So like a PERT setup. Maybe to protect the queen to get to f7, we could have played rook h8 to f8. Yeah, perhaps, man. Maybe. Even though if we give up the h6 pawn, but I guess you're right because we can easily go back to h8 with the rook and have that control of h file, yeah? Yeah, I'm also gonna analyze later, man. It was an interesting game, but okay. We learn, eh? We learn. We learn every day. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, bishop e7, knight f3, bishop g4. I will I'll go I'll go bishop e2. It's kind of like a sort of like a almost like a King's Indian-esque setup, but with obviously the bishop would be g7, you know, with g6 and f, d6 and e5. There's a very famous game, Gary Kasparov, when he like in the and the bishop hits the pawn. Yeah, and the bishop hits the pawn, and we would win if he takes it. I think I will look it up. I think you might be right, eh? Please let me know what you find, man. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you found in the analysis. Appreciate it, Kai, man. Means a lot, man. Are you new to the channel, Kai? Man, I appreciate your contributions. Means a lot, man. Thank you so much. And please sub, man. It would be nice to have you on more live streams. You know, maybe we could even play. All right. So my opponent's thinking. Um, yeah, maybe knight f6 is coming. Just play some moves, h3 and castle. You know. Ah, cool, man. Cool, 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 cool. Darda. I want to learn German, man. I saw on your profile you're from Germany. My one cousin visited Germany a couple years ago, and she said it was so great. She loved every moment, man. So I'd love to come visit, specifically in October. You know, I think maybe you know why, huh? For the Oktoberfest. And it's great to have you, Kai, man. Darda. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name. Yeah, I do apologize, man. Um, yeah, it's a hard language. Yep. You know, there was a time I was learning German. I had a small German, yeah, Oktoberfest. There was a time I was learning German, and I had a small German dictionary. Um, and my one friend ended up doing German um, at university, and then I lended her the book. But yeah, she moved elsewhere now, and she has the book. But I didn't learn that much. I only learned like one sentence because I love cars and especially like Volkswagen, and I always like dreamt of having a Beetle, you know. But where I'm from, a lot of folks we buy like second-hand cars, especially like for young folks, your first car. And then the one sentence I learned in German out of my love for the Beetle, man, was I don't know if I could even say it correctly now. Like ich haben Gebreekwagen, you know? And I think translated that means I've got a second-hand car. Yeah, so that's how far my German goes. And then like ich liebe dich sehr. Yeah. Here we speak like Afrikaans where I'm from. So I guess there's some element of German, especially Dutch, of course, in the language. But like but like danke in German is like donkey, the side. So, you know, I guess there's similarity. So yeah, it's like you got a nice car. Yeah, man. Hopefully you can get one soon, man. A nice little beetle would be cute. A lime green beetle. Like the square here on E3. I want a beetle like the E3 square. That green there. But yeah, no, our game was a lot of fun, man. I enjoyed it. I think that game very instructive. Very, very instructive game. Especially the end game, you know. Um I enjoyed it a lot. It also, I will be honest, man, it boosted my confidence because um, in a lot of end games lately, like pawn end games, like when we traded rooks and we went into the pure pawn end game a couple of weeks ago, I would have not had the confidence to even message. Like when I messaged you on the chat saying I think the trade was premature, I don't know, I wouldn't have felt it even. I guess a lot of it comes down to feeling and intuition. So I'm really grateful, and also because like we chatted about the game. So yeah, man, thank you, and I hope we play again soon. Okay, knight g2 f6. This game is very closed and cramped up at the moment. Um, let's see what we can do. It's very much like a King's Indian-esque here. Just of course the pawn's not on g6 and the bishop's not on g7. Yeah, it was awesome. You outplayed me there. I was sure I can get a pass pawn in the middle. but I should get the king more close, I guess. Yeah, and that was the thing though. When we traded knights on c5, had I taken with the pawn out, then it would have been much worse for me. I wouldn't have liked to play that endgame because you have the E and D pawn, especially that past D pawn. Look, dangerous. You could even argue the E pawn because my F pawn's not doing anything really. You've got an active rook coming. Your king's actually close to it, so those dynamics, man, really fun, really fun. Okay, let me go queen to b3. Actually, no, not yet. What am I doing? This pawn's weak. I guess bishop to d3, maybe. I'm just enjoying myself. I know having a conversation with you, man. And for the rest of the chat tuning in, guys, thank you all for tuning in, man. Show some love to my friend from Germany, guys. Please, man, please. Yeah. Okay, I imagine he'll castle now, unless he tries maybe like h5, because that also looks tempting. Like h5 and takes. Were you following the recent freestyle chess there that took place there in Germany? Man, I mean, and also congrats to your countryman Vincent winning that event, man. Super, super awesome. I guess I should be looking at the camera, but I'm looking at the chat when I'm speaking to you. I should look there, you know? So, yeah, super, super awesome stuff, man. Okay, queen to c7. Yeah, this is gonna be like a very dynamic battle. It's gonna blow up soon. I'm imagining it's gonna go for like a6 and b5 stuff. It's very like not chameleon. Why? Yes, you could call it the Shebanenko, like in the Slav with this a6 b5, right? I think he's gonna go for such a tabiat. Okay, queen to c7. We need to think of plans now and ideas. We're only 10 moves in, guys. Wonderful game, loved it. Not so much opening theory. Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. Freestyle is the way to go. I'm really, really glad that it's happening. Yeah, yeah. Guys, I don't have ideas much, hey? Maybe I go g5, kick the knight. The knight goes to h5. Maybe rook to g1. Yeah, maybe rook to g1 and h4, h5. And let's try rook g1. Like, we're not castling here to the king side. Maybe I'll go long. Maybe queen c7 wants to go long, but I could go a4 then. Let's see. Let's see. Let us see. Is my phone freezing? Yo, what's going on? Let me just see what's happening on Facebook. Mm. And currently there's like a Champions Chess Tour, I believe, happening. This CC CCT. Is it CCT? I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, back to YouTube. Facebook friends are asleep. All right, so guys, one positive we have here is that the opponent is thinking a lot. Okay, he takes D. We got the option of taking with the bishop or the knight. I'd love to take with the knight and just plant my knight on f5. Doesn't that look juicy? But let's not get overconfident. Hang on. Here, this knight gets in. He's got plans. My opponent's got plans. That's why they're thinking so long. Why is my phone dying? Yeah, let's go here. I want to go here, but I'm just thinking about knight to e5. Go yeah. I think maybe I don't think it's a big error, but maybe knight takes d4 is not as good as bishop takes d4. I'm expecting either knight to c5 or e5. Again, it's so King's Indian-esque this. Just with this bishop on g6. This game is very, very interesting, man. Tonight's games have been very interesting in their own ways, respectively. Yeah, knight to c5, and I guess I have to go here now because he's got three attackers on my pawn. We could not go here because we just hang our bishop. So I guess knight to f5, and it stays there now, unless he trades, of course. Then we spoiled for choice for which pawn to capture with. But we'll decide on that if he captures objectively. Optically, I feel like why am I saying objectively? Optically, I feel this would be better to take e takes f. In fact, now knight to f5 also opens up this, right, to double him, which I don't mind because my dark square bishop's not all that wonderful right now. It just shows you how different uh, the setup would have been if we captured with the bishop first instead of the knight, because the knight would have been on f3 now, and bishop there. Who knows if he would have even played there? I doubt, because if he did, we would just take and have double c pawns. Also, it's not like it's a bad thing in that case. Yeah. Mm, okay, I want to go get water, but we're reaching a critical moment in the game. Also, there is an attack on g7, of course, just picking up a pawn. So I'm thinking he'll do this. And to avoid complications, one part might think, okay, bishop takes f5, bishop takes on c5, but I don't want to go for that. We'll just keep it simple with e takes f. Yeah. Yes, Hikaru lost to Magnus pretty fast, and g7 is attacked. Ah, okay. I'm gonna go check it out, man. After this, so see how long is the stream been going on now? About an hour. I think after this game, we'll play one more 10 plus 0, then I'm gonna go check it out. Hikaru lost to Magnus. Oh man, shame, man. But like Hikaru, I just wanna